Hello everyone and welcome to another GDB video tutorial. GDB is just open source software that you can go ahead and use to debug your programs. In this particular tutorial we're going to be going over some previous commands that we've used before and also introducing a few new commands. Those new commands will be watch, reverse, and record. And with that said, let's go ahead and begin. So first I'm going to go ahead and compile the program, and I'm passing in the -G flag so we have our debugging tools. And then I'm just going to run GDB and then a.out for that executable file. And now we have our GDB prompt. Now the first command we want to go ahead and introduce is the watch. So first, before I do that, I'd like to just go ahead and see what functions are within this particular file. I'm just typing info and then functions. And what that will do is it'll go ahead and list all the functions we do have. Now you may be wondering why I did that. It's actually because I don't want to go ahead and look at the actual line numbers. Now I do have the actual source code open on the left, but for me I just want to be doing everything within GDB. So I just want to show you the power that GDB has, so we don't even need to look at the source code right now. We can just go ahead and break, and we'll type the actual name of the function that we want to go ahead and break at. And so it did go ahead and accept that breakpoint. Now let's just go ahead and run. And we're going to enter 3 for that particular function. So we want to look at the factorial. So 3, and then the number we want to look at is going to be 6. And okay, so now we're at our breakpoint at line 60. Let's go ahead and list a few more lines of code though. So I just typed L for list. You can actually type that out. You could also specify what lines you want by just typing L and then the first line number parameter, comma, and then the second line number. So that'll allow you to list a range of lines. So now we just have this factorial function listed here. It's lines 56 to 63. And now I'm just going to type info locals. And again, this actually allows you to go ahead and see what local variables you have within a function. And all we have right now is y. Now I'm going to go ahead and introduce that new watch command. So it's just watch and then the name of the variable y. Now again, y is initially set to 0. So now that we went ahead and accepted the watch breakpoint, I'm going to go ahead and delete the first breakpoint that we made. So it's just D and then the first breakpoint, which is 1. Again, that's specified right here. We see that breakpoint 1, and we went ahead and deleted that. And now what we can go ahead and do is just continue, and we'll see what watch does. So watch is basically just watching y. So we saw the old value was 0, the new value is 720. And that's about it for watch. It just basically allows you to see when a variable has gone through a change. And so now we're going to go ahead and look at the next command, which will be reverse and record. So first I'm going to go ahead and quit. I just want to clear my screen here, and then GDB a.out. Now it's important to note that for this particular one, for reverse and record, your program does need to be already running before you can actually initialize or record. So let's go ahead and insert a breakpoint, and we're just going to insert that breakpoint at our main. Now it's a CPP file, so we know it's going to have a main, so it's no problem there. We don't even need to look at the lines or look at the names of the functions. We just know we want to go ahead and break at main. And now we can actually go ahead and run. So now that it's running, now we can go ahead and set the record. And we're just going to type record full, and it's going to record this entire sequence. And now that it's going ahead and recording, we can type C for continue. And the particular function we're going to be looking at is the uninitialized variable. So we're going to need to type 4. And you can see here we have value at 1, and it's a pretty large number. So basically we were just looking at some uninitialized variable, and then it was just working off that uninitialized variable. So now we're going to introduce reverse step, or RS. Again, that's just an alias for the reverse step. And if we just hit enter again, it'll just keep on doing that last command. So it's continuously doing the RS. And we're going to go ahead and keep doing that. And right now I want to go ahead and see what the value is for I. Right now it's 4. So now we'll type RS again. And we're just going to keep on going. And let's see what I is. Right now it's 1. And let's also print the array. So we see that we do have these values. And now we were using P here. If we actually go ahead and print P, see what that value is, we see it's a pretty large number. But we also have that set variable command. So let's set the variable P equal to 1. And now it's just giving us a little bit of information here. Now remember, we were using the reverse step. So it's just going backwards in the execution. So it just says, because GDB is in replay mode, writing to memory will make the execution log unusable from this point onward. And we're just going to go ahead and type Y for yes, because that's exactly what we want to do. And so now we'll just go ahead and continue, and we'll see what's going on. And look, now value at 2 is 2, value at 3 is 6, value at 4 is 24, and value at 5 is 120. And so that's correct there. That's exactly what we wanted. So I hope you found these commands useful. You can combine them with a lot of other commands, so you're not restricted to just what you've seen in this video. Alright, and thank you for watching.